whether we can, so we are going forward with continued fraction expansion. So say for example, I have a polynomial. So say the polynomial P of S is S raised to 5 plus 3S cube plus 2S. So this is type 2 of the continued fraction expansion method. And as you can see, they're all odd powers, and therefore we have to go for its corresponding derivative. So we're taking P dash of S will become 5S raised to 4 plus 9S square plus 2. Therefore, we have to now divide it. So whichever is the higher power that comes inside. So we will write it as S raised to 5 plus 9S square, 3S cube plus 2S outside, and we will divide it by 5S raised to 4 plus 9S square plus 2. Now this you divide by this factor. So you can do it at the side always. S raised to 5 divided by 5S raised to 4. तो क्या मिलेगा? S by 5 मिलेगा. वही आपका quotient बनता है. Then it is very simple. Once you got that, then you write this as S raised to 5. Then what do you do is you take this and multiply it with this, right? Multiply karo. So 9S square into this will give you 9S cube upon 5 plus 2 into this. So this is going to give you 2S upon 5. Minus, minus, minus. ये cancel हो जाएगा. So can you tell me how much is this going to come? This is going to be 3 minus 9 by 5. So 15 minus 9 by 5 is going to be 6 by 5. S cube. And this is going to be 2 minus 2 by 5. So that's going to be plus 8 by 5s. और जो आपका रिमाइंडर है वही आपका क्या बन जाता है? डिविडेंड बन जाता है. सॉरी, आपका डिवाइजर बन जाता है जो आपका रिमाइंडर है. और जो आपका डिवाइजर था, so I hope you know the names. This is the divisor, this is the dividend, and obviously this is nothing but the quotient, and this is nothing but the remainder. So we have the divisor, we have the dividend, we have the quotient, and we have the remainder. तो जो आपका remainder है वो आपका divisor बन जाता है, और जो आपका divisor है वो आपका dividend बन जाता है. So ये अंदर जाएगा 5s raised to 4 plus 9s square plus 2. So it will keep shifting to the right side of your page. Now to find the quotient again हम लोग को क्या करना है? इसको इसके साथ divide करना है. So हम लोग 5s raised to 4 divided by 6s cube into 5 करेंगे. That means ये cancel हो जाएगा. So you will get 25s upon 6. ये आपका second quotient है. That means this is going to remain as 5s raised to 4. अब क्या करना है? ये वाला जो है 8 by 5 को इसके साथ multiply करना है. मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे आप. सो जब आप इसको मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, सो आई थिंक यू शुड गेट 20s cube upon 3, जिसका आप नेगेटिव लेंगे. सो नेगेटिव लेके आपको जो वैल्यू आने वाला है, दैट आंसर दैट इज 9 minus 20 by 3. So tell me how much is 9 minus 20 by 3? 9 minus 20 upon 3. So that's going to be like 7 by 3. Right? 7 by 3 s square आएगा. Sorry, I have written here as ये s cube नहीं आएगा, s square आएगा. Okay, plus 2. तो यहाँ मेरा रिमाइंडर आया. Now I am going to shift it to the other, मतलब जो मुझे रिमाइंडर मिला है वही मेरा क्या बनेगा? क्वोशंट बनेगा. Have you all finished this much? Just tell me when it is over. So once जो मेरा जो remainder बना है, that becomes my quotient. So 7/3 square plus 2 and इसके अंदर आएगा 6/5 s cube plus 8/5 s. Now to find the quotient, again I'm doing the same technique. You have to take this, you have to divide it by this. So if I do that, then what I'm getting is nothing but 18s/35. 6/5 s cube, and this will be multiplied by this, so this is going to come as plus 36/35 s. Subtract it, this will cancel, you should get 20/35 s, and whatever is your quotient, divisor becomes dividend. So this will go, again we divide this by this, so you should get 49s/12, and after getting that you should get 7/3 s square, and we don't have any terms, so this will be 2 and this will go as 20/35 s, and from here it should come to 10s/35, and this should be our final answer. Please check. The previous slide. Okay. So as all the quotients are positive here, this particular polynomial is Hurwitz. So this is a Hurwitz polynomial. So you can say that as all the quotients are positive, P of S is Hurwitz. So now we have a similar question. Let's say our P of S is s raised to 5 plus s cube plus s. So obviously we find out the derivative of this, that is going to be 5s raised to 4 plus 3s square plus 1. Then we are going to put it, and here it will be 5s raised to 4 plus 3s square plus 1. Pick up the term which is s raised to 5 divided by this, so you will get s by 5. This gives you s raised to 5 plus this is multiplied by this, so this will be 3s cube plus 5/5 minus minus, this will get cancelled. What you're getting here is nothing but 2/5 s cube plus s. I forgot to do this one. This will also multiply, so this will be nothing but s by 5. So if that is s by 5, this will be 4/5 times of s. This is s, and this will become 5s raised to 4 plus 3s square plus 1. I hope the method is understood, because this has to be followed very nicely so that you don't make any mistake. Take this term, divide it by this. So the first term over here should be, you should get, tell me what's the quotient? Tell me what is the quotient if you divide 5s raised to 4 divided by 2s cube upon 5. Yes, correct, Purva. So you should get 25s by 2. So once you get 25s by 2, yes, correct, Advait, Shweta, Atharva, Ganesh. So this will be 5s raised to 4 plus if you multiply this term by this term, then you should get 10s square. So this term gets cancelled. This will become 7 minus 7s raised to square. So you're getting a negative term, but you should not stop. You have to continue doing it. So this will become 2 upon 5 s cube plus 4s upon 5. This is another factor you're getting. Now you go and continue the same thing. Take this divided by this. So when you do that, tell me what is your quotient. Next quotient. Give me the next quotient. Yes, so you should get a term minus 2 upon 2s upon 35. You have to continue doing it. You cannot stop. So this will become 2 upon 5 s cube. And here it will come minus 2 upon 35 times of s. So that gives rise to the remainder, whatever is going to come, is going to be 26s upon 35. Putting minus 7s square plus 1 inside. We continue doing the same thing. We divide this and we get minus, tell me how much you get. You get a big number here. Multiply 35 into 7 upon 26. 35 into 7, how much is it in your calculator? Yes, it is minus 245 s upon 26 minus 7s square. You can cancel this, you get 1. This is 26s upon 35. And then you can write 26s upon 35. And that leads to 26s upon 35. That will give us 0. So here you have to write that since quotients are found negative, P of S is not Hurwitz. So we started from here. Is it over? Okay. Yeah. There is a printing mistake. Yeah, correct. So this calculation, please check everybody. Just check this calculation, how much you're getting. Please check this calculation. Change the sign. It should be 4 upon 5 plus 2 upon 35. How much are you getting this? Hmm. 6 by 7 SI. Make the correction here. That's why you're getting a big number there. So this should be your answer. Anyway, it is not Hurwitz. Completed. Now you will get it as the next question. Let's try this. This is type 3. So what is type 3? P of S is equal to S raised to 6 plus 3S raised to 5 plus 8S raised to 4 plus 15S cube plus 17S square plus 12S plus 4. You have to separate out the even term and the odd term. So M of S is the even term. So S raised to 6 plus 8S raised to 4 plus 17S square plus 4. And N of S is nothing but 3S raised to 5 plus 15S cube plus 12S. Now you divide, so your Q of S is nothing but your M of S upon your N of S. So you're going to divide these two terms. So starting off with s raised to 6 plus 8 s raised to 4 plus 17 s square plus 4 is the higher power inside. And here it will be 3s raised to 5 plus 15s cube plus 12s. Now we start off again by taking the first term, dividing it by this. So you should get your first quotient, that should be s by 3. So you get your s by 3, your s raised to 6 is here, plus, then multiply this with this term. So 15s cube, which should give us 15, 3 5s are 5s raised to 4. Plus, we take this term and also multiply here. So we should get this as 4 s square. Once we got this will get cancelled. You will get 3s raised to 4 plus we will get this as 13 s square because it's minus plus 4. So I hope you get this. And then you push this one, this factor needs to be pushed inside here. So please tell me the second quotient. The second quotient will be s. So you should get the second quotient. So you are taking 3s raised to 4 plus 13s square plus 4, which is 3s raised to 5 plus 15s cube plus 12s, and then you get the first quotient. So here it will become 3s raised to 5 plus 13s cube plus 4s. So then again minus, you get this cancel. You'll be done with 2s cube plus 8s. 8s giving you this as 3s raised to 4 plus 13s square plus 4. Again, we pick up the first quotient and divide it by this. So you should be able to get 3s by 2. That should give you 3s raised to 4 plus 8. This will go 2, 4 3s are 12s square. And this should give you minus. This will be cancelled. You will be left with s square plus 4. And this you will start with 2s cube plus 8s. Tell me what is the next quotient. Yeah, your next quotient, Mihir, is correct. This should be 2s. So you will get this as 2s cube and 4 2s are 8s, and you will see that you're getting a 0. So when you're getting a 0, that means it has terminated abruptly. Why it has terminated abruptly? Because the highest power is 6. Mathematics teaches us that if the highest power is 6, that many quotients we should have. We have got the first quotient here. We have got the second quotient here. We have got the third quotient here. We have got the fourth quotient here. But as per the power, it is 6. And you have got only 4. That means this division has terminated abruptly. So you have to write a statement that the division has terminated abruptly. So if it has terminated abruptly, then we have to search for a common factor. So whenever this happens, it means that the last quotient, please pay attention, sorry, the last divisor is one of the factors of this huge polynomial. So we will write this in a very unique way. So this is one of the factors of the huge polynomial. So we'll write it as P of S is equal to S raised to 6 plus 3S raised to 5 plus 8S raised to 4 plus 15S cube plus 17S square plus 12S plus 4 into, you have the factor, and that this entire polynomial is equal to S raised to 2 plus 4 into some factor. We don't know which factor that is. So even the textbook is not giving it. So how can I find this factor? Anybody who can suggest that what should be this factor? So I'm going to call it as X. How can I find X? Anybody in the class who can tell me that how can I find this value X? I have to do normal division. I will not do the continued fraction expansion division. I will do the normal division. So normal division matlab, this is as good as saying X is equal to P of S divided by S raised to 4. So that means S raised to 6 plus 3S raised to 5 plus 8S raised to 4 plus 15S cube plus 17S square plus 12S plus 4. And this I will divide by S square plus 4. So just I do normal division. So this will be S raised to 6 plus 4S raised to 4 The next factor I could add is 3S cube next factor I could add is I hope you're getting this. So please complete it, and the last one will be 1. So this is a normal division that we do to get this X factor. So this X factor, what we have got is also a factor of the basic polynomial, that is P of S. So that means P of S has 2 factors, this and this. So now when you want to decide if this particular polynomial is Hurwitz, then you have to check whether S square plus 4 is Hurwitz or whether this X is Hurwitz. So that means this problem is 10 marks question, wherein you will have to separate out both of them now. So I have got my value of X, and now I am going to further calculation. So P of S now is made up of 2 polynomials, P1 of S and P2 of S. My P1 of S, which is nothing but my S square plus 4, I have to check whether this is correct. So I will just take a derivative because it's all even terms. So this will be 2S. So now I'm going to just check by normally how I do it. So this is P of S upon P dash of S. So it's not going to be very difficult because this is going to lead us to S square plus 4 times of 2S, and this divided by this is going to give us S by 2. This will be S square and will be cut, and this you'll get 2S, and this will be nothing but S by 2 again. So as the quotients are positive, I can say that my term P1 of S is Hurwitz. So we have to check each of the factors. So I've got my P1 of S as Hurwitz. Now the second part of the whole thing is to find out whether my next factor is also Hurwitz. So I have to check for P2 of S. So for the P2 factor, which I have just got by doing normal division, I've got it as S raised to 4 plus 3S cube plus 4S square plus 3S plus 1, which I got by normal division. I will just separate it into even and odd part. So it is S raised to 4 plus 4S square plus 1, and my odd part is going to be 3S cube plus 3S. Please perform the division, the continued fraction expansion division, and tell me what quotients you are getting. This is divided by, please tell me the quotients quickly. What is the first quotient when I take this and I divide by this? Yes, my first quotient should be S by 3. Solve it. Tell me the next quotient. There should be 4 quotients. I want all the 4 quotients. Second quotient. Yes, that's correct. Third quotient. Yes, Rohan, that's correct. 3S by 2. And the last quotient. Yes, the last one is 2S. So now if you look at all the quotients, they are positive, and hence we can say that P2 of S is Hurwitz. So once you get that P1 of S and P2 of S are Hurwitz, then we can conclude that our polynomial P of S is Hurwitz. Even if one of them is not Hurwitz, then the polynomial becomes not Hurwitz. So this is how you do it. I hope you've understood the technique. Can you please try this question? Quickly take this down. Please take this down. Please solve this and tell me whether it is Hurwitz or not. And one more question, please take it quickly down. Have you taken it down? I'm going to give you exactly 10 minutes to do it. And I will leave a message in the group. You have to finish by then. So everyone, please get on your toes, and I want a screenshot in the group. You will take a photograph of the problem and put it in the group. I want all of you to take a photograph of your notebook, write your name below. I have 39 people in this class right now. I want all of you to do these two problems, write your name on the paper and send me a pic in the next 10 minutes. Okay? So I'm giving you 10 minutes for it.